there's no great way to start podcasts because all the time we start even before the podcast and I start recording. So I'm just like, we should have started recording like 5 minutes ago. We would have been talking about all this stuff and people would have been getting the banter.
I started recording 9 minutes ago, just in case if your record doesn't work. That's why I always like ask other person to record as well.
I still remember when PB and I re-recorded an entire podcast and his
Oh God.
his audio was gone. So it literally was me talking to myself the entire time. Well, all right,
No,
let's get this started. Hey everyone, Sly47 here. I have Vulture Ghost with me here today, going over the update 7.5 patch notes. We have the early kind of release version, just like a Word doc for us. So if you are following along with the actual one, you'll be seeing the images along with us prior to us seeing this. So just an FYI on that one. But we're going through this. Vulture Ghost, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. I've got one of the newest CCs to join the CC program. That's awesome, dude. Congrats.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your support, man.
Hey, no, you've been making great content and you worked with me trying to get a podcast in there. And then you also got Terry onto your before I even have ever gotten Terry onto my channel. So congrats on that one. Like, that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, Terry has been great.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And if you want to go check out his channel, I'll make sure to put it up in the links and also down below in the description. Go check out his channel. He makes great content. And from what I heard, there's some changes potentially coming. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, there's some actually massive changes. Like I'll be doing live streams every week, and there'll be gameplay videos every week, and more podcast episodes.
Perfect. That's awesome. More content for you. So if you want to go over, give Vulture Ghost one of the newest CCs to the community, go give him some love over there. Go over and subscribe and check out all the new content that's coming up there. So we, now that we've been in this almost 2 minutes, I think we should probably get to the update notes, should we?
Oh, absolutely. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, definitely. It seems like they've now, for the themes of the updates, they're starting to kind of go more and more into actually the time of the year and everything like that, because we do have the December of the frozen front lines and stuff, trying to get into that cold and chilly with icy themed camouflages. Outside of this, I think we'd really just gonna wait for images and everything like that, but the Blitz passes are coming in with the frozen front lines, cartoon creations, and then February for honorary and bravery, especially with the USS San Francisco. Vulture Ghost, what are your thoughts on these
Like
Blitz passes?
I really like the frozen frontlines theme, but I also think there's like so many going on, like the camouflages and the campaigns and everything. But I also think Wargaming should release maps for the events like this, like 3 or 4 different frozen maps in the ice and stuff. That would attract more people.
Or weight them differently, because we do have a few frozen maps and like that in there.
Yes,
so maybe have them
yeah.
a little more often.
Yeah, like when you have events, maybe release new maps just for during the event, and then you can remove them after that, of course.
I think there's maybe one map that I'd like a few changes to that's frozen. I think the rest are fine, if I'm remembering all of them.
Yeah, we have Aurora and then Frozen Ice or something. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Ice and Sea, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, there's some good ones. But January cartoon creations.
Well, this is something fun. That's actually fun. Like it's fun. Like when they say cartoon, I want to know: are they actually talking about cartoons, or is it gonna be again like anime that they had like multiple times in the past?
I was thinking that maybe Popeye would make a return. So we'd see the
Popeye
back again. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, by the way. Like, not that way. Don't think I'm hinting at anything. I'm not. But February honorary and bravery with the USS San Francisco and like that, going in with the captain and everything. This could be, hey, get a little history.
That I am excited about, actually. San Francisco. Just want to see how it's gonna be.
Yeah, for that tier, if I'm remembering right, what is that? A New Orleans class?
Yep, it's Tier 7, I think, New Orleans class.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a heavy cruiser in Tier 7.
We have a few good ones. You got Indianapolis in that tier. You've got those are light cruisers. If I can.
Indianapolis. Yeah. Like Indianapolis is such a good ship, but you actually don't see many of the people playing that ship. It's like not many have the ship.
I don't think it's actually been out recently. It's a kind of an older premium. It's still good, but just not
a good ship.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's move on to a new event, Regatta. and everything. We got a mission-based challenges based off of puzzles. What's your first impression on this one there, Vulture? I want to know.
My first impression is I had to read it 5 times to understand.
That's a not good first impression there, but hey, it's there. It's there.
I was like, okay, wait, let me read it again. What are they saying? Puzzle and stuff. And then I was like, oh, this gonna confuse people when they open the game and see this or patch notes.
Yeah, I've actually seen the puzzles. I'll let you all know on that one. It's not as confusing as they make it sound. It's pretty simplistic. I think actually PC had something similar to it already, so we might be getting something kind of just mobile adjacent kind of idea and such. The bigger thing is events have been really crap for this game for a pretty long while now, going on
Oh
a few
yeah.
months. Actually, a few updates at this point. They haven't been doing that great. Kind of culminating at the Bungo event, and Transformers events are kind of the peak of crap right now in this. So if this is decent, it could be good.
Like, yeah, like it's also depends that based on the event time, like how long do we have to do this puzzle? Are they going to give us like 6 days or 20 days? So it depends on that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's quite interesting. I do know. I think actually prior to us starting and like that, we were actually talking about this. Is that there is a way to instant finish it with gold? That's a part of reward trees already, so that's not a crazy thing. And pay to progress, I don't have a problem with pay to progress as long as the rewards are easily grindable for those who have the time to grind them. But the regatta,
Like, yeah, that's so true. Like it all comes down to time, like how much time you have. Like people, as I said, if I have no time to play, I would rather just instant buy them and finish the events at once instead of playing it across like 20 days or 10 days.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad choice. This thing even flex. There's like flex. There's even think or even flexibility. Each regatta event is unique, customizable missions, target values, and ship types and game modes. Wow, there's so much going on in this.
I'm hoping that it's good. I'm hoping that it's good. The overall, to me, it really does. Okay, what are the rewards, and what's the time to grind? Because if it's
Yep.
like any of the current ones, dear God, this like it's gonna come out and be a complete bust, and they gotta nail it out of the park on the first one, in my opinion.
Like for example, based on the recent reward trees, all we saw was tier 5 or tier 6 ship. If they do that with this event, nah, I'm not touching it.
I do like how they are doing the ship and mode requirements. Certain missions require ship tiers,
Yep.
types, and game modes. I think that they could do this paired along with maybe a respawn weekend, which is very popular. Maybe even Blitz Royale or anything like that, and make it so that it's not just a particular time of the day, and like that. Maybe make those 24 hours like respawn is.
Yes.
Just kind of throwing that one out there. Wargaming another one. A lot of people actually messaging me about that one, but
That's actually right. Like ranked and some of the events timings are so bad, people has to get up in middle of the night and play that.
yeah, it's not fun. Like I know I've suggested a bunch of things for Blitz Royale. I've suggested a bunch of things for Grand Battles and such. There's a lot of things that they could fix them up. I just don't know if they're willing to do it. But I think the ship and mode. The thing is I've always loved those Blitz challenges that they put in that are for a specific ship type and such. So that basically it's like, oh, cool, today's DDs. Okay, cool, I can now play DDs. But you know, if you're maybe not trying to play the event, you can use it to go get battle honors done and kill DDs. You can kind of
That's true. Yeah.
you build in that secondary part that get a lot of people interested into playing. I still remember. I think it was actually God, almost probably about a year and a half ago. Now that I think about it, there was a whole thing of just cruisers, and a bunch of people were just playing nothing but cruisers. And I was like, "This is my time to finish my cruiser missions for battle honors."
Oh my god, that's what I love about respawn. You know, I finish at least 2 or 3 ships battle honors in 2 3 days of respawn.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
All right.
so good.
Oh yeah. All right. New game mode tournament. Prove your skill, earn more rewards. Now, as
This is
a
what
person
I'm
who's been-
excited about.
Yep. I'll let you talk over this. What are your thoughts?
This is definitely like 2 weeks ago. I was literally talking to someone, and they mentioned the PC version have this thing called tournament mode. They should bring it to Blitz, and here it is. Access the tournament mode from the battle mode section. entry into tournament requires a specific amount of in-game currency. Does it mean it's silver we have, or is it going to be a different kind of currency like ranked mode?
Could be interesting. I think this is awesome for the tournament scene, and the tournament scene is what is, in my opinion, what's keeping this game alive. Really, that is the community and the tournament scene just combined together is just making this game thrive still. And wargaming finally kind of putting a little bit of effort into that. It's just gonna. I think it's gonna help.
This is also interesting. The tournament session will conclude once you reach a set number of wins or losses. To continue, simply re-enter the mode by unlocking it again with currency.
How much that penalty is, though, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Also, it's saying the session will conclude once you reach a set number of wins. So it's like there's a limit on how many you can win, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if it's It could be good. It could be good, and sometimes you gotta have that little bit of positive, right? You gotta
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for it for sure.
think positively. I know, right? I still want them to offer Blitz Royale mode in training rooms so that we can do a winner chicken dinner tournament. I think
Oh yeah.
that'd be fun. But new global shell effect. Add flair to the battle. We're gonna have special effect shells, specifically for the special camo for the frozen front lines and such. So it seems like they're bringing specialty camo shell tracers to temporary camos. It's not just going to be for space and for was that Cyberpunk, right? Cyberpunk and Halloween.
Yep, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk Halloween. So we have 3 of those.
Oh wow.
But what I love is there's one final little note here, and I know one specific community contributor or super tester, Granddad, is really going to enjoy this. That I hope that is what it is. But it's a setting to turn off that global shell effect, so you can go back to more of a historic mode. If that's the way it is, all we need is a force historic camo filter as well, and all of a sudden now the game you can play historically, or you can play it just with all of the shell types. I think this is awesome. Like, come on, God, make it happen, wargaming.
Yeah, exactly. There's some people who actually love these shell types and the camos. I have few friends who are like, oh my god, they spend money just for the camos. So for them, this is kind of good, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I always got to remind people is that right now one of the single largest games in the industry, which is Call of Duty, makes money only off of camos, and the reason that wargaming doesn't make camos is still it's out there. I'm still trying to find the reason. It's drifting there. I don't know. They gotta just make a crap load of camos. Like that's what they can make a crap load of money off of, and I don't know why they don't just make more. So like Call of Duty makes billions off of it. Just make more.
Like honestly, they should just release. You know how we have a couple of crates just sitting, the medium crate, light crate, and heavy crate just sitting there. They should release camo crate once a month, and just what, if people want to buy it, they buy it, or else they don't buy it. But still, if it's there, it's there.
Or offer them in special bundles that are specifically because I want the Moskva camo. I know it's not the best, but it looks freaking awesome.
I forgot about bundles because they don't do it anymore. They did it a couple of days ago just because people spend gold and buy more gold for Black Friday.
When I talk about bundles now, I only talk about special offers because I get the idea that we really should move away from bundles as a direct currency pay. It just makes logical sense from a business perspective to just offer special offers and make those the new bundles. And I'm just fine with that because it's like, hey, now people are going to have access gold from tournament mode, maybe, stuff like that. Like, hey, maybe there's a route that you can make it where people can earn gold in that, or they earn gold every month and they just don't want to use it on crates. What are they going to use it on?
Yep.
Well, you can offer bundles via
bundles.
Gold. So, in reality, I've legitimately told Wargaming just to delete that tab, the bundles tab.
Like,
just get rid of it.
Yeah, there's no point.
Stop it now. Just stop.
If you're not using it as much as you use in the crates, there's no point.
Yep, just make it all special offers, make the gold, and occasionally do gold discounts. Please, just do a gold discount, please. I haven't done one in probably years at this point, actually, now that I think about it.
No, I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah, they haven't done that, actually. That is insane. Okay, let's talk about something good before we get into just a depth of despair here. A new map. We have colorful islands. I cannot talk. Colorful islands navigate a vibrant battlefield. I've actually seen the map here. I don't know if I'm able to share it before the update, but overall it looks pretty solid. And of course, the game mode is going to be domination, available within the random battles and training room, and this is going to be more for the tier 7 up, including super ships. So
Ooh.
could be good. Could be.
If it's starting at tier 7 and going up to super ships, that means the map is not going to be too big. It's for tier 7 as well. So yeah.
From obviously, I don't know the heights of the islands. I've seen the overall thing, but realistically, there's only been a few bad maps in this game overall. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be good. Please wane it for the first week or so to be higher, so we can test out the map. Unlike last update, where it took me 40 fucking games to get the new map. Okay, capiche? Thank you, Wargaming. Thank you.
We can. All right, this is something I'm excited about. Actually, the new techline. Every time I get excited about new techline, hopefully this is something good. Do you know if this techline is in PC?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But I'll let you go. You're excited for it. I know this is a cruiser line. I definitely want to talk about it too. But if you know more about this at all,
Nah, you go for it.
I,
Definitely.
yeah. So first off the bat, everyone's going to notice that the new ships in line are only the odd tier. They're doing that odd and even tier increase kind of, or push, I should say, not increase, but push, like they did with the Castilla line and everything. We're going to be able to test them out and see exactly how they're going. These are going to be fire starting heavy cruisers.
Whoa.
Not a great start right there. Just gonna start there right now.
Whoa. It's like...
Please, just wargaming. Just we need this. Okay, just the Castilla line is crap. Just make them decent. That's all we're asking. Decent. Okay, like not Henri level good, but just a little bit lower than that, please. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So they do have a unique combat instruction called Spark, and this is particularly activated that after required hits, the skill is active, and a certain number of fires on enemy ships, leveraging the Commonwealth very fiery HE cruisers, so it increases your fire chance from what I can tell. So it's just, I don't know, I gotta see how it works and what the numbers are before I actually care about this ability, because it is a little situational.
People gonna get PTSD after listening to you say fire starter.
They say this, but the problem, so this entire line could have the Goliath effect, and like that, a lot of people don't, I know a lot of better players don't like to have me say this, but the Goliath has a reload issue on the fires. Is that technically, if you fire a shot, they heal, and that they heal that fire, your next salvo has a 0% chance of starting a fire. You actually have to lower your DPM in order to start more fires. So realistically, will this line have that reload issue? Will they, what will they have? Now, this is mostly a purely offensive thing, but they do have crawling smoke, which might allow them to stay alive a little bit more in comparison to other heavy cruisers, but that allows you to burn more often and keep things going. It will be here in early January, so not anytime soon, but hopefully they're good.
Hopefully we get to do some videos before the release.
Yeah, we'll find out on what happens, especially with the end of the year. To me, having heavy fire starting cruisers, Goliath is in a good place. The grind, not so much, but the Goliath is right now. So hey, maybe they can meet us in the middle somewhere on that one. So maybe the line isn't too bad.
All right, the next one, the new legendary equipment. Boost your tier 10 battleships. This is what I screamed for when I saw first.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, before we talk about any of these, we do not know which position they are in. So some of these can literally go from just S-class, buy them now, to not that good. Not that good at all. Actually, there's one of them that I will actually say that I actually think it's total dog crap, but no, we'll get into it. So Christopher Colombo, firing range plus 7%, reload time minus 7%. That's a straight buff.
Oh god.
That's a straight buff.
Oh yeah.
And because of how range works, that technically is an accuracy buff too.
That is, that's what I was praying for. I still love playing Colombo, but I don't play it as often just because of that range, and sometimes, it's just not good.
See, I never have a problem with the range on the Colombo. It's more the reload. So the reload, that's an interesting thing that I'm seeing within that. And if this is first slot, which probably it is, and such, I think you're normally taking dispersion on that one. So depending on how bad your dispersion and what you feel, this might be an amazing one to pick up. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I absolutely think like that's what I'm saying. When I first saw this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my Colombo back in line. Like, look at that, 7% firing range and -7% reload time. Come on, it's gonna be back to glory.
That's getting borderline pretty strong into what let's see, -7% of 30 seconds, 2 seconds off, two-ish seconds off, right?
Yep, I'll take that.
That's not bad. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I already think Columbo in randoms is already amazing. So I don't know if I'd really feel like I'm required for this, but that's quite nice. That's quite nice. We don't have the full. Do you actually have the game open? Actually, now that I think about it, we probably should have the game open to see what the numbers are. But while we're looking at it, let's talk about the Vermont a little bit. So Vermont gets an even better one. Reload time -10%. So that's 3 seconds off of a 30-second reload, right? The Vermont's 30-second again. And then
Yep, I'll take that.
I know, right? And then slightly slower gun traverse. Now this is very very akin to Yamato, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'd take this. It's a questionable one.
The reload I definitely approve, but the traverse speed I'm kind of sus about it. -8%.
Yeah, -8% traverse speed is already pretty slow. But so back to the Columbo. The Columbo will be at over 15-kilometer range with 16 guns. That's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be okay. That's looking better. That's looking better.
Oh,
Vermont
definitely
though,
yes.
man, Vermont. I want to look at this because it's just like that's
Is Vermont 16.3 to something like that range? And the reload time is 30.
I accidentally hit the comparison button, so now it's like 5 seconds of delay. Um, Traverse speed of 5 degrees. That's a little.
Oh. 5 degrees
I
traverse speed.
I don't know
Oh
about the
my.
Vermont one. I don't know. 3 seconds off on a Vermont.
3 seconds can make a huge difference in Vermont.
A little bit. But then again,
But
you're not taking any range. You're not like the Columbo. You're not getting that. So
honestly, if I have to choose, I will definitely buy Colombo's leg mod, but I'm not gonna buy Vermont one.
if Vermont is not in slot one,
Oh yeah,
now we're talking.
that's one. That's another thing. Yeah.
That might be dangerous. That might be dangerous.
Yes, definitely. That might be definitely dangerous.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Schlieffen. I don't know about this one.
I like when I was scratching my head. Why did they do this? Like why?
Okay, so for people who don't know, the fire and flooding resistance plus 20%. That is not 20% into what you're thinking. That is actually going to be working very similar to the other equipment, where it is actually basically around 2% increase on top of a percentage that you already have. So this is not a turning your 10% fire flooding chance to 12% or anything like that. It's basically turning your 10% to like 0.2%. It's ridiculously low. So that doesn't matter. The interesting one is the fire and flooding time minus 25%. We've never seen anything like that.
Like what is that? That fire and flooding time.
That means the fires and floods don't last as long. That, if it is in slot 2, is an interesting pick. That's an interesting pick. If it's in slot 3, it's a no-go. That's total crap. That's gone. Like throw it in the trash to redo it.
There's no point getting it at all if it's in slot 3.
Yeah, no, the fire and flooding time is what you're really getting for. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember the last time that my Schlieffen died from just fires and floods. It's mostly been just guns. It's like, or torpedoes hitting me. It's not really the fires and floods getting me because
What do you
wrecking ball anyways.
exactly like? What do you think of the same things? Imagine if the same leg mods for GK. Like fire and flooding resistance, 20%. Man, that is good for Schlieffen, but it depends on which slot it'll be.
Slot 2, it's interesting. Any other slot's bad. It's worthless. Which I think
Yeah.
this would be a slot 2, because I think for slot 2, I like that, there is a fire and flooding resistance plus 10%, so damage control system mod 1. So that could be a replacement for that, but acceleration is you're going to dodge more shells than you are going to burn. I don't know. What are your thoughts
We'll only
here?
find out.
Yeah.
We'll only find out. I'm just thinking like, okay, they gave Schlieffen this one. Imagine if they bring the same leg mod for GK. They probably would do it. But yeah, based on the leg mods here, I think Colombo one is the best one.
Yeah. Columbo's almost a must-have, depending on position.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, because if you want that range and the reload speed, that's nice. That's an add bonus. That's pretty good.
Vermont, I don't care that much based like reload time and travels, but Schlieffen what is interesting based on which slot it'll be. But yeah, Colombo wins.
Yeah, Colombo definitely wins. Okay, let's talk about premium ships that are coming in. We do have, of course, the Tier 7 San Francisco. It's a New Orleans class. And such, of course, these are all, we don't know what the what they are. We don't know what the skills are or anything like that. Oh man, I feel like I should be able to say this right, but the Blucher? The Blucher?
I was waiting for you to say it. I was not gonna do it.
I thought you knew, so I was like, you son of a bitch.
Nope.
You waited for me. Oh man. Okay, yeah, so we have a Prince Eugen. Not a good start right there, with increased AA, HE, and range.
Nah, when I saw that, I was like, nah, that's some bull there. What do you mean? You gave improved main HE performance and AA capabilities for a German ship?
I could see this being basically a York of Tier 8.
Oh my god. Nah, I'm not even gonna look at it.
I could see this being a Blitzpass ship. Like, just like the San Francisco.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
I feel the same. Yep. I feel like the San Francisco and this one will be in Blitz Pass.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Eskimo, which is a Cossack class, which is already a little cucaracha on the field. It is super hard to kill, but we're going to get better main guns, which is already the Cossacks' like thing, and torpedoes, but you don't get as much concealment, which is what the cockroach can do. The Cossack can do. Sorry. It's so easy to call it the cockroach, because you feel like one. You can't die. It's so much. It's so annoying like that. And then significantly improved skill combo, which hey, was it fuel smoke and I think AA or sonar? I can't remember what the Cossack has. I have the game open. I'm not even looking, but I'm like, that's not really.
I know that ship has unlimited smoke.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's unlimited smoke. What does it have?
So Eskimo. So yeah.
So
which other destroyers you have in Tier 8 that are like good guns? Z35?
Black Lightnings aren't too bad, but that's just a
Black Benson. Lightning, yeah.
I only have 2 DDs at Tier 8 because I don't really like Tier 8 DDs.
I only have one. I have split. That's it.
Split's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see the Eskimo. It could be good. It really depends on what the different skill combo and everything is. All the combos of everything and how it all works. So, next up, we have a.
Yep. Go ahead, Sly.
No. You had this. This is Pan Asian. Like, come on, man. You're on the Asia server. You've had to pick up a few things.
What the hell is this?
Oh, it gets even worse.
Tianjin?
I think that looks like Tianjin. Tianjin?
Yeah, Pan Asian Tier 9 cruiser Tianjin. I messaged you earlier before this video even started. There's so much love towards Tier 9 premiums by Wargaming. Like, how many Tier 9 ships you saw in Sonar Sweep and crates?
Oh man, but the Admiral Schroeder being out in a Sonar Sweep recently, that
yeah.
That was bad. That was bad for Tier 9. That was bad. But let's just for anyone who hasn't been reading the patch notes and like that, this is a Tier 9 upgraded version of the Riga. So, you have to significantly buff the Riga to make it worth the damn.
Looks like they did improved mobility, enhanced AA, and increased main gun accuracy with balanced damage adjustments.
Hey, you do have a scout plane, so we'll see. We'll see. It's probably going to come out in some crate and going to be forgotten in the test of time.
I like that in Simpson. It's like they have high precision scout plane skill and main gun, like increased main gun accuracy. All right, it's gonna be a sniper.
Yeah, it is going to be a sniper. We'll see, you know. Who knows? Maybe it'll come out and be good, or I don't know. The Soviet Navarin. I'm probably slaughtering these names. Let's see, does it have any... It's a Soviet battleship, so it's probably a Soyuz-ish.
Wait, for limited torpedo protection. Oh.
Good concealment. So it's a secondary base Soyuz, potentially? You know, kind of...
Like, based on what they've written here, looks like she's well suited for medium-range combat engagements.
Let's just quickly...
So,
I actually want to look this up.
I don't know if it's a battle cruiser or a battleship, honestly, based on what they provided us.
Okay, looking at PC. That's a quad barrel. What the crap? Ship duel.
Wait, quad barrel?
Yeah, quad barrel guns. USSR. I'll find it. Almost there. Navarin, right there. New battleship design commands primary focus on a range of 406s in quadruple gun turrets. Secondary battle cruisers 130s. Main guns were positioned along the ship's center line. Let's see. Main battery. She got 3. Oh, okay. So she's got 1 gun in the front, 2 in the back. 3 by 4 406s. That's. This could be a secondary focus Russian ship. That's not the craziest idea.
Secondary focus Russian battleship in tier 9. What could go wrong?
Hey, you know what? People love the Iwami, and I don't get it either, but you know.
Yep, that's true. People love Iwami. Yep, that's true.
Okay, then we have the tier 9 British, another tier 9, yes. We're going to keep on going through this. The Selme, Destroyer, a Jutland class that's changed out for extended reload on the main guns. So it seems like almost an upgunned Jutland.
I don't know. I don't feel good about this ship. Just by reading, they finished it in like 2 lines done.
Yeah, they didn't really talk about it. Let me see if I can get any more detail on this. Main batteries. Wait, isn't the Jutland 113s? Because the main batteries on PC are 113s. What are we looking at? Jutland. Yeah. Maybe
increased main gun damage at the cost of an extended reload time.
You know. Let's see. We got short burst fuel smoke on PC. Okay, so maybe like an Italian Jutland.
Yep.
That's not a crazy idea. Could be good. Maybe.
I mean, people. Some gonna love it, some gonna hate it. It's either gonna be a hit or a miss. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Now we have the European Tier 9 battleship, the Karl Johann. Yep, 14th. Karl Johann 14th, or Karl 14th Johann. I think it might just be the patch notes figured out wrong. I think that's going to be fixed in the end of there. But we have a versatile German battleship that will be European at tier 9. Any thoughts on this right off the bat?
I'm trying to understand. So, equipped with main guns, automatic secondaries, and torpedoes, making her adaptable to various combat scenarios. Oh, I don't think for every scenario. She sounds most like battle cruiser to me, if you ask me. So, there's no secondaries?
On PC there are. Decent amount too.
Equipped with, it said main guns, automatic secondaries, and torpedoes.
Well, as a battleship without secondaries and you're only doing automatic secondaries, that's not bad.
So you think she's gonna be like, wait.
Well, she's got 4 by 3 305s.
Oh, 305s?
Yeah, at tier 9. That could be interesting. Almost, I want to say this sounds like a Pomeran, almost.
Yeah. And how many torpedoes in PC1?
Oh, Pomeran is 308s. Never mind. So it's even... Maybe it's got super fast guns. Like, maybe that's actually... maybe
15
not too bad.
seconds.
Yeah. Maybe he's got some fast
That'll be
buttons to make
fun.
up for it. That could be.
That I
good.
like. If she gets 15 or 18-second reload, that's gonna be fun.
She might actually have long range torpedoes. She's got 13.5 kilometer torpedoes on PC, and she got 4x4. So this is
Whoa! It's like Prince Ruprecht.
this could almost be like a interesting battle cruiser. Which battle cruisers in Blitz are pretty good. I'll take that.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, now it sounds good. Yes.
Alright, and then we have a
Oh.
tier 9 or tier 10 battleship. Man, there's so many premium ships coming in right now. I like that. We have the Celia.
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Oh my god. How did I not read that? Why did I do that?
An upgraded version of Christopher Colombo. Cecilia trades sap for standard rounds in her main guns, but makes up for this with a powerful sap automatic secondaries. Okay. Her 4x4 main gun setup. Holy shit. So she gets usual AP and HE shells, but
Yep.
her automatic secondaries are sap. And
Actually,
she
I want to say
get
that's a nerf. I want to say that's a nerf. That's not an upgrade version. That sap is amazing.
that is not an upgrade version, because in Colombo that's what we love.
Yeah, Cecilia's not. No.
But how big are the guns gonna be?
381s. I think that's the same.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
nah.
Nah. Maybe it's AP focus. Maybe the AP's a little better. Maybe we're not seeing it. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe AP focus, and maybe the reload won't be as long as Colombo.
Yeah, well, let's see.
We'll find out. But if it's gonna be 30 seconds with AP and HM, I'm like, nah, I don't want it.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. Then we have the Halford, an aviation destroyer, only a destroyer carrying bombers. Oh, so maybe we're almost gonna have
Oh shit!
maybe a tactical torpedo bomber squadron, but on a DD.
Wow, American destroyer with bombers. Wow.
I'm okay with this. I think that's cool. That's cool. Let me see what's the hull? Is that just a Fletcher class? Alfred. Man, we are going way over on this time, but I'm out for it. Yeah, torpedoes.
There's so many premium ships.
Oh no. Oh no. This is a kid.
Oh god.
It's only got one set of torpedoes.
Oh my god! But she got bombers.
Maybe we'll find out. That's gonna be how good her bombers are. That's
Yeah. Throw her some SX or Midway bombers, and we have fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll be able. Yeah. Maybe it's just hey, the combined firepower. Hey, I'm actually kind of up for more ships that have those type of capabilities, because
Yes, definitely.
it adds the skill along with it, not this bullcrap skill that you're sitting in the back of the field like CVs do. So.
Nah, hate that.
Yep. Dutch tier 10 cruiser Prince von Arang? I don't even know how to do that with Dutch. I'm so sorry. I'm slaughtering all these.
It's an upgraded version.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh wow, an upgraded version of Gorgon Leo. The ship features a stylish camo with unique ace strike effects. What is gonna be unique? While the main gun caliber is reduced, lowering her HE damage, the ship gains improved range and accuracy. Ace strike damage is boosted, but it has a longer cooldown.
Interesting. On PC, it even says that she's got Scharnhorst guns. The 334s are our Scharnhorst guns 280s.
Ooh.
What are they?
Like, I know nothing about Dutch cruisers, never played them.
Oh, Dutch cruisers are interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they're 280. Okay, yeah, so they're lower than Scharnhorst. Okay. Interesting. So, lower gunned. Howden Liu. Her airstrike damage boost is damage but has longer cooldowns. There is no need for the Howden Liu's cooldowns to be that long in the first place, so that's already a knock on it.
Yep.
No, I don't. Maybe be just fine. Maybe.
There's not going to be much love for the ship, but there's also people who love Dutch cruisers. So yeah.
Well, let's wrap up these premium ships because we've been going through them pretty slowly, trying to figure out what they are. But we have a Western Dragon and Northern Dragon. Hopefully they're pretty cool. One's a sister ship of the Venezia, and one's a sister ship of the Lenin.
Oh wow.
That could be interesting. Venezia, we already had what was it? Superior come out and show that you can make a better Venezia by giving it support skill. Who knew? Surprise, surprise.
Look, the Western Dragon gets HE rounds replacing SAP.
I don't know about that one. But increased range, overall output. If it's got better reload, that's good. 15 AP rounds ain't nothing.
And she has deep water torpedoes.
Never mind, I'm out. Never mind. Peace out, Pepple. Peace. Northern Dragon's a Lenin with enhanced AA, increased speed, and improved AP output. And AP on the Lenin's already pretty good, so if she's smacking pretty hard on the AP, that's gonna be dangerous.
I think it's going to be a fun ship.
It could be. Probably come out in a crate. That is 1% chance, and no one will get it. But hey, whatever. We'll go with it. Please prove me wrong, Wargaming. That's what I'm really saying. Is prove me wrong. I want to be wrong on this one. And then finally,
No, they never won. Yep.
Do we?
Oh yeah, just saw black. No, I just saw something. I'm like, now you go.
No, the next line. Just. Do you want to say anything?
Pan Asian Tier 10 light cruiser Black Jinan.
If this is a Black Harbin, or actually a Dalian as well, and it has real smoke.
Bro, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yep, this is a guaranteed top 3 ship if that has real smoke. Doesn't matter.
And normal torpedo, and also normal torpedoes.
If they give it normal torpedoes, that thing Minnow's gone. Minnow's dead. Minnow's piece of shit now. No, that's insane. Black Genon, we don't know the skills and with that, but that's let's just say someone might lose a little bit of money.
To
get to that one. I'm just gonna do that right now. It's just that's gonna do that. But that's all the premium ships. Any thoughts before we move on?
There's some really interesting picks. Like one I'm looking forward to is the Tier 9 German battleship. And also the upgraded version of Riga, the Tianjin.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, I want to see that because I love playing cruisers, and that one has increased main gun accuracy with scout plane. So I want to see that, and of course I want to play Black Jinan if she gets normal torpedoes.
If that's Black Harbin all over again, that's S tier meta.
It's straight up OP.
Yep, straight up. In reality, it would be in the top 3. It would just be San Martin, Black Genon, Minotaur. Which,
yep.
Although San Martin might even be questionable at that point, maybe even Black Genon beats it out. I'm so glad I sold my Genon. It's super nice. I can just buy now a Black Genon and use my same commander as my Sejong, because I'm a weirdo and love the Sejong more. Who knows why?
Like Sejong is really good. Like same way, like Santander in Tier 9 is one of the best cruisers.
Absolutely. Oh my god, Santander is amazing. But before we keep on getting this onto an hour-long video, which we're not even halfway through. We are totally doomed. This is doomed. This is doomed. The new Mencia is getting main battery model updated. No one bought it anyways. So yeah. Localization, basically they're fixing some commander talents, and then finally the mystery crate adds, there's a new details page to actually talk about the overall rewards, because actually a lot of people don't know this, you actually get a free ship from it. It's very super low odds, it's just to balance it out for free.
Oh my god, of course.
The
bug fixes.
Oh yeah. So we have add pop-up fixes, so removal of issue with display times if you run into that. Commander icons would not display when obtained from a crate, just a little simple thing within their purchasing area. Emoticons in Windows, so addressed an issue where title emoticons could not be displayed in compensation or drop rate windows. Didn't know that was a problem. Actually, I recently saw this one, the AI ship names. Have you run into this?
Yep.
Yeah. The location ID. Yep. That's gonna be fixed. So ships will be named what they're supposed to be named, and like that. The super ship pop-up image adjusted the image scale. Hopefully the super ship program is. I think that's gonna be ending pretty soon. And everything like that.
Yeah.
Make sure you buy your usages, as many usages as you can, because it's literally going to be a free XP conversion event for free. So little tip there on there. Annapolis secondary battery clipping, cool. None of bug fixes, no talks about fixing the iOS crashes or anything like that. That's been people have been experiencing. Have you experienced any crashes recently or any issues?
Nope. And the bugs in the maps where people can go through islands, they didn't mention that.
Yep, they didn't fix the islands though. I think they mess up islands every single time they touch them up, and maybe we'll see if they fix the islands, or even the random wrong banner or the wrong nation flag behind ships every now and then that happens.
Yeah.
No fix on that either. So
I mean, not happy, and at the same time, we know wargaming.
yeah, I know, right? It's like, do we try to put them up at that pedestal, or do we just accept fate?
Like, yeah, we can write non-stop messages to them, but they will fix what they want to fix.
Yeah, I know, right? We got a bunch of unique camouflages. Unfortunately, we don't have the images for you. You guys probably be seeing on that. I'm betting there's some cool ones. Personally, to me, there's kind of an interesting one for the black lacquer for Satsuma. Black lacquer camos look amazing. So the Satsuma, that could be sexy. Any
Freedom for
come up you?
Annapolis. Like, but I'm thinking the event's gonna end soon for Satsuma and Annapolis.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, so they might be out, and you might not be able to use it for long. That kind of sucks.
Oh, Bisheart for Bismarck. What's that?
Probably for the February, for the hearts and what was it
Oh yeah.
the that whole. Let me see if I go up top. It's the honorary and bravery, maybe. Maybe that's gonna be it or something. The Thunderbird for Halford could be fire. Could be fire. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared for the camo that Delhi is gonna get Indian tricolor.
I don't know. I'm more scared for the Bionic for the San Francisco to see if it actually has the tracers the first time.
Oh my god, they might actually.
They might forget the tracers like they did on the Oregon City for the first update. We'll find out. We'll find out. Epic Commanders. We do have some Star Trek Commanders coming in. We'll be talking about that event on there as well pretty soon. We got Transformers for Grimlock. Then it seems like for Chinese New Year, we have some new ones coming in, along with Callahan, Admiral Essen, and Archibald Frost. So that Archibald probably for the December Blitz Pass. Legendary commanders, we got Picard and Spock, along with Megatron in there, which will probably be getting his vocal lines too, and then a new, probably Pan-Asian legendary commander, and maybe they're good. Who knows? Find out. Any thoughts on the epic or legendary commanders?
No, because I'm not gonna get them. No, I wish I could get them. I wish that it's easy to get them just for the voice line. Other than that, yeah, the skills, I don't think there's much difference compared to other legendary commanders or anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Unless there's like some new skills, OP skills, then yeah.
New cosmetics. We have a bunch of portraits, a bunch of frames, a bunch of titles. If you care, you can go through them. And then we have some new timed camos, which I actually love this. A more timed camos, the better. I think they can fill those out, give us various amounts of ones. But remember, Wargaming, don't do it like the Transformers skins, and don't have an XP or credit booster on them, else they don't make sense to use. Like, come on, do that. Like, always have there. And then we have new collection books of Frozen Frontlines, Black History Month, and World of WoWsBlitz 7 years opening in January, because of course we will have our birthday event in late January.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Bless you.
Thank you. So new collection books could be good. Good. Yeah. Depends on the reward.
Collection books are usually good. They're fun.
Oh yeah. Now for the juicy stuff. The free stuff. Login rewards.
Oh,
December.
Boy.
We get the Arkansas. So if you don't have it, hey, you get a ship. Else you get it's a nice little bit of silver there. And then the portrait of Big Nosogab. Interesting. Interesting. But hey, the Arkansas, it's not bad tier 4. It's just I can play it.
It's tier 4, yeah.
It's Yeah, it's for the newer players. Hey, you get a free tier 4. That's awesome there. January, we get an epic commander. Unfortunately, it's Lorenzo. So
Not excited.
better than nothing.
Yeah, but the January is actually the anniversary, and they're giving that.
Yeah, I was like, we just got Mauler. Like, come on, like, don't put Lorenzo in there. Just put Lorenzo in the regular crate so that occasionally people can get him because it's stupid. But on February though, we are getting Cao. I know I
Yep.
slaughter this every single time, but I learned it from with the Dynasty Warriors. Okay, so just blame the English dub of Dynasty Warriors and deal with it, and like that. And then we have the Tier 6 cruiser, the Yellow River. I'm not going to say the name there. That is a very easy pass ship, but hey, you get it.
It's free, so yeah.
Like that. But you get the portrait of Cao. I really wish they would have just done the legendary or the epic commander, because he has APCS Plus and makes the Sun Yat Sun absolutely disgusting at tier 9. Oh man, once you get your Prosecon, dude, try it. APCS Plus, Sun Yat Sun.
I will definitely try.
So ship balancing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, I know I've been talking a good bit, and I'm gonna talk again a good bit. Sorry for this, Vulture. I'm gonna let you do the whole do a whole section. Just you go on everything.
No, you go.
These next two-
This you have to do because you played all these ships on press account. I only played a couple, so.
Okay, well, the big thing about these, the first two, the Yodo and the Russian cruiser lines, I have been preaching these buffs, these exact buffs, for probably about over a year for the Yodo, about shortly after it came out, and the Nevsky line, I've been saying that since the beginning of Tier Maker. And they're freaking happy.
I don't know about Yodo, but because I don't have the ship, but I definitely think that's a really good buff for Chapayev, Donskoy, and Nevsky.
Oh yeah, no, the thrust ratio increased by 10%, which is it's going to be adjusting everything about their mobility. It's amazing. I'm working. Thank you. Nevsky is now going to become really this nice, comfy cruiser that can dodge and move. It's not going to be the highest damage, but it's going to be that average cruiser that to me is going to be perfect for new players to pick up. It can do AP, it can do HE, doesn't matter. It does everything you need it to do, and that's really a great pick for that.
And
the Yodo,
she gets, and Nevsky gets that range, and she got that Soviet accuracy.
Oh yeah, no, Nevsky's amazing with that. But the Yodo buffs, if that's the way it is we're looking at Tokachi levels of angles on a Yodo. So this thing is going to be a damage-producing monster that it really just didn't have in the past. Like, actually, the fun fact, the best way to play Yodo was play it French style. Back up into battle so you can run away faster. So, yeah, doing this now, you can actually go forward into battle, not reverse around at the start of the match. So you got that going for you. Yodo, to me, this is fantastic. Yodo is going to be comfortable. What I don't like is it didn't happen to the rest of the line. The Takachi and the Shimamoto, the Black Shimamoto, really would have benefited from these. Really would have. But Yodo at least is really good. They like making the tier 10, like Goliath, really good, and the grind kind of
Like those two lines I have never touched. Every other line, I got the ships.
Okay. That's what you're going to work on next, Vulture. Okay? Come on.
Goliath. I'm going to go for Goliath.
All right, Vulture, I've talked enough. Let's hear your thoughts on the Japanese battleship buffs.
Like, people have this misconception about like Amagi. They think, it's one of the worst ships in tier 8. Like, not everyone, like, there's people that love Amagi. Personally, I love playing Amagi. Especially since her turrets got fixed. She's absolute fun. Main battery H, so she's getting main battery HE damage reduced from 1000 to 940, and AP damage increased from 1580 to 1660. That's plus 5% AP damage. What do you think of that?
Well, the HE is, no one cares.
I don't care.
If you are close range and using HE, it's probably because a DD is popping up and surprising you.
Yeah.
But the Amagi is a sniper, pure through and through. That's a buff. That's a great buff.
She's fast. She turns well. The same, like next buff as well. You got Black Amagi and Ragnarok. The same thing. They increase the AP damage and reduce the HE damage. Oh wow, I'm actually just looking them right now. Black is Battleship Izumo and Black Izumo. The same thing. They increased Izumo's AP damage by 8%. But is it gonna make people play Izumo constantly? No, I don't think so.
No,
It's one of those. It's one of those ships. I don't know about your server, but in our server, you see Izumo all the time.
really interesting. I don't see many of those. I don't. They're not
We
there.
do.
It makes sense to Black Ismo because we have the Bahi, and the Bahi is the best Ismo class, and such with the Scout plane. If I'm remembering right, I think I am. I like that. So it's like these bosses are good. The Ismo's already a sniper. It's already pretty good, but it's awkward to say the least.
It is
So
awkward. They picked two tier 8 and tier 9 Japanese battleships, and what they did, they just increased the AP damage output. Nothing else changed. They reduced the HE and increased the AP. That's the only gimmicks they did.
which, hey, not bad. Really, not that bad. Did that
And
premium?
premium ships.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I have none of them. So you talk.
Okay, the Tiger 59 got its HP increased. Basically, Granddad is happy. That's all you have to hear. That's all you have to know about. And everyone else went, "Yay, cool, awesome." The Tiger 59 is very unique. It's a support platform ship, and you have to really be in the mood to play it. But it's really cool. Thunder got buffed. The range increase, and this is base range, so it actually increases far more than what you see, but it had an increase of around I think about 2, right, 2-ish, 0.2
Yep.
kilometers on the firing range. So around there, that actually I think equates out to almost a 0.8 increase, so it's going to be even better. The traverse speed on the main batteries got increased from 4.5 to 5, which is great. It's kind of more of a battle cruiser like style with just big guns, and then the shell velocity got increased. We have to see how the shell velocity turns out. But overall, this could be a really fun buff to the Thunderer. It doesn't fix the anemic AP pen. It doesn't fix the kind of horror bad armor. But hey, it's there. It's there. We got it. And like that, the Rhode Island, this ship kind of came out and everyone kind of forgot it exists. I actually forgot that actually was added to the game. But we got the main battery decreased by 0.5 seconds. I still think that should have gone down to 15 seconds. It still does solid damage, but I think it's an Iowa class hull at tier 10 with quad turrets. And while that can do decent damage, I'd still rather bring out a Monty and such. The HE damage got increased and the AP damage got increased. That can help, and the dispersion is reduced for greater accuracy. We don't know if that was a Sigma change or if that was a dispersion change. We don't know the full intent of it. But the Rhode Island got buffed, and maybe it's good because it does have a really cool camo.
I'm just sad they didn't buff Conqueror.
I know.
I
We
mean,
got
that
Yodo. We
ship
got Yodo and
turns.
Nevsky. We got Yodo and Nevsky.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
on Conqueror, man, that ship turns like a tank.
Yeah, it's Conqueror. I want to buff so much, especially when it's Black Conqueror. Like it's like, come on, let's just straight up buff. Okay, super
Just
chips.
just do something.
Yeah. Now, Vulture, you actually, I haven't heard from you. What is your thoughts on the super ships so far? Like the idea of them?
Oh, super ships. They're good. They're definitely good, but I feel like there should be a limit who can get super ships. I personally definitely think there should be a limit on who can get, like, if you say, oh, whoever can spend some XP and some silver can get ship but don't know how to play, it's not really making it challenging for players.
Yeah.
But they're really fun. The Satsuma, I love playing that ship. It's the range on that ship is insane, and it hits like a tank. The only downgrade is the armor is not as good.
Yeah.
And Anapol is like, you get radar 3 and really good AA as well, and those guns slap. And with burst fire, it's insane.
Yeah.
I love the idea of them introducing, but I think there should be a limit on who can play it.
So I'd love to know, everyone in the comment section, what your guys' thoughts on the current super ships, as it's almost ending here soon and everything. But overall, like, Satsuma is definitely fun, and seeing its dispersion, secondary battery changed, and then capability of more deck fires. It was oddly tanky against fire starting ships. But when you actually shot out with like Vermont or Bungo or anything like that, it kind of tended to die pretty quick. So that was not a big deal. Annapolis getting its AA buffed, perfect. Just make it an AA monster. Its guns didn't need anything else. But I found it really funny, kind of coming from taking a few months off and then the super ships coming in, is that to me, everyone said the super ships they didn't want tier 11, but now that they've come out like this, everyone's like, just make them tier 11. just scrub it. Just make them tier 11. Who gives a crap?
And send Gadans to tier 11.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just make it tier 11 now. At this point, it's just not worth it. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But once again, get the.
I definitely loved playing super ships. They're super fun, especially Annapolis.
They're so expensive though. So expensive.
Yep.
Ridiculously expensive to play. Oh man, Transformers Part 2.
Do we need it though?
I didn't know what your thought was. Oh man, so yeah.
Transformers Part 2, let's go.
Hopefully
what are we
they make
getting
changes. Hopefully they make changes. Oh my god. But the King of the Primates, that's just a better Republic. Like that's gonna be insane. That's an insane one. Unfortunately for anyone who's wanting Hot Rod, the Hot Racer for a Minotaur, it's actually just arguably it's a Minotaur but worse because you don't get the actual camo that's better. I don't like that. Messenger of Oblivion, it doesn't have it's GK-RD is like the most versatile battleship at tier 10. We don't need another version of GK that actually is limited to being secondary focused but not actually having the space camo availability. Like it's like, come on. Oh man.
Oh my god. At least they're giving some tier 10 ships, like don't do for tier 9 ships.
Yeah. Just let's hope it's better. Let's hope it's better. But let's move on to a new collaboration. We got Star Trek Boldly Sail When No Captain Has Gone Before and such. This is where the Spock and Captain Picard come in. We also have Commander Sulla. My brain is not working here. I keep wanting to say Sendala, but I think that's another. Yeah, we've been talking about it for too long. It's been an hour. Oh man. But yeah, the commanders overall featured ships. We have USS Enterprise D, which is an Enterprise class. Which have you ever played the Enterprise, Vulture?
Nope.
It's disgusting. So we have another version of it.
Oh my god.
Crap. We have a German. I like how it's Vulcan cruiser, but it's actually a tier 7 battleship, which I think this is an actual Gneisenau.
Yep, looks like it.
Could be fun because I love the Gneisenau class, but also you could ruin it too. So we'll find out. We have the Romulan Warbird, which is a tier 7, which is Japanese. That's the Matsukaze? No, the Matsukaze. No, Akazuki.
Akazuki, yeah.
Yep. I don't know. We'll see what special abilities are. And then the Klingon Warbird, British tier 7. That's.
Is it gonna be Fiji or?
Yeah, Fiji. Yep. So, yeah, this could be good.
Like, based on... I just don't know, because they're all tier 7, tier 8.
Yeah. They might actually be earnable, unlike the Transformer ships.
Yeah. They'll probably throw them in the reward tree or something.
Maybe. That's if we're lucky.
Yeah, they can't put tier 7 ships in a crate. I mean, no, I'm sorry for saying that, people. They could, yeah.
They can't. God.
Sorry for saying that, but yeah, they could.
Oh man, yeah. So we have I don't know. We'll see what the event is like. Right now, the events have been total crap, so I can't really say much. Anything from you on these events?
Based on the recent experience, no, I think it's gonna be painful for community again. But the only thing that's giving me hope is the Star Trek event only has tier 7 and tier 8 ships, so it might be easy to get.
Yeah, that actually that tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Maybe we'll find out. So, what's next? We have the rest of the Commonwealth cruisers will be joining post their early access, similar to the Castilla line, kind of one then the other. So we'll see how those come in with the tier 10 Cerberus coming in. We'll see how the tier, 6, the 5, 7, 9 will be, and we'll see if they hide that the tier 10 is really bad. The Castilla. I don't know.
It's happening.
It's happening. That might just be the video. It's like update 7.5 is happening. UI overhaul progress. Yeah, they're still looking at revamping the UI, changing it up. Turtles with masks. It seems like we're going to be getting a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Hopefully they fix events before then.
The next one, Sly, I spoke to 2 or 3 people from Wargaming about it like in last 3-4 months about organizing a tournament which involves 2 different servers.
Yep. It looks like that's happening.
That's happening.
Yep. But also, when you start thinking about it, you go, oh, why is it happening?
It's happening. Oh.
If anyone was saying that Blitz is dead or dying,
it's coming back to life.
in a way, single realm matchmaking is a bit of both, because you're going to have more lag depending on where you're at. They try to make it, hey, larger pool of opponents, more dynamic gameplay, but it really is, it's problematic on that. And larger pool of opponents, more dynamic gameplay, experiences players go across the world. What we're seeing is that I think we're running into is that there's a lot of bots in games. I'm having a really hard time trying to find a game that I'm not just having 3-4 bots in. And they try to make it a transformative step, everything like that, but in reality, this is kind of a sad state to be in. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm excited in one way, but the other way, as you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of issues for people to play from the other side of the world to this. So like, imagine if you have North America players, and Asian players, and European players all in one server, but the connectivity issue is going to be major.
World chat is going to be
everyone's going to be lagging, and in World Chat you will see all the languages at one place.
Be very interesting. So, all right, and then fast game mode, high speed naval combat. World of Warships Blitz, but even faster. A new fast game mode to amplify the thrill of naval combat. I'm wondering if they're taking the Riot game mode I had a while back, where basically it puts the higher tiers on lower tier matches. So literally immediately, like, everything's going. What do you think of this?
Oh boy, I didn't like the sound of it.
It could be fun, like 5-minute matches, like lower the amount of time.
The blitziest blitzing that ever blitz. Yep.
Could be interesting.
So you're saying they bring the higher tier ships into lower tiers and the battle will finish fast?
That's what my idea was. I don't know if that's the same thing.
It's fun. At the same time, we will see how successful it'll be when they actually bring it in.
Oh yeah. With the arrival of 8.0, it's actually already saying is that the single realm matchmaking is happening next year, and the fast game mode is happening at the same time. So we'll have that beginning of the first of the year. So
bro, I can guarantee you the amount of bugs within that update will be insane.
Oh dear Lord, let's not have another 7.4. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, well, for anyone who's stayed along for an hour and over 10 minutes of this video. Oh man.
Well, it's been fun. It's 16 pages of patch notes.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Which, Vulture, thank you for joining me over here. Everyone, make sure to go over to Vulture's channel. I'll make sure the links.
Thank you for having me.
Contents. Yeah, no, thank you for coming and making this work in the time frame. Like that, obviously, it's crazy and hectic with the newborn to make videos. But thank you for joining me.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime, man.
definitely hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, let us know all of your thoughts down below on what's your thoughts on 7.5. Do you think it's a good update? Do you think it's not a good update? What are your thoughts on the upcoming features and everything? What you're most excited for? What are you least excited for? It'll be very fun to talk to you all down below in the comment section. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.